Hi everyone and welcome to my channel ICT Active Learners. Today I am here to explain Cambridge IGCSE ICT 2024 May-June paper 32 spreadsheet part. So in this part of the question paper it says that open and examine the file J32 giraffe.csv. So here we have the file J32 giraffe, and then the other file it says is J32 sightings. So this is the file. Now what we need to do is that save the file J32 sighting with the name giraffe underscore center number and then underscore your candidate number. So we'll open the file giraffe, as they mentioned that save the file citing, they said. Yeah, so we will open the file citing and we will save it as into the same folder as a Excel workbook, and the name is gonna be giraffe underscore your center number and then candidate number. So for example, this is my center number and candidate number. So click on OK. This is done. Now what need to do is row 7 to row 25 will show the number of sightings of the tagged giraffe in each country for 1 week in February, and row 28 onward shows the detail of all sighting of this week. So what we need to do is we need to place our name, center number, candidate number in the header center align. So we will just click here, header center align. We will have our name, then center number and our candidate number, for example like this. Then what we need to do is place the text created on followed by a space, automated date, a space, the text at followed by a space, then the automated time in the footer. So they did not mention right or left, you can have it anywhere in the footer. So for example, I'm just going to include it here. So created on, as I mentioned, created space on, then followed by the automated date, so the current date, then space at, space current time, and it should be in the footer. That's it. Now just click on normal view and get back to document. Question number 2, place a replicable formula in cell D28 to look up the species using the code and the external file J32 giraffe.csv for array. So in cell D28, so we will go to the cell D28 here. So we need the giraffe name, so equal to, we look up, then by looking at the lookup value, comma, table array, I will go to the giraffe file. So by looking at the code, and I will just copy this one. So the species are written in column 3. So comma 3 comma false 0. So we got the species name here, and this formula is replicable for the rest of the fields and cells. So now moving forward to the next step, which is step number 13, you need to put one more formula in cell F28 to look up the status. So we will go to the giraffe file and we will go to the file here, F28 cell. So equal to VLOOKUP, and then the lookup value is again the code, comma, This time we are looking for status. So here is the status, which is in column 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, comma 6, comma 0. Press enter and we got the status as well. So we just need to double click here, or simply to set our data in this way. This is how it will look like now. And this one I'm gonna reduce so that it will look like this. Now next step is to replicate the formula which we already did. Now place in cell B3 a formula to count the total number of sightings for this 7-period day. In cell B3, so we will go to cell B3. Here we will include a formula is equal to count A and number of sightings we are calculating. So we will go to the A29 till A98. A29 till A98. Yeah, as I mentioned, yes, in cell B3 for sightings. So you just insert the formula here till A, starting from A29 onward till this point. Yeah, and then just enter and we got the values here. The number of sightings, they are 70. Then next step is to place in cell B4 a formula to count the total number of sightings for this 7 days where a photograph a critically endangered species was taken. So in cell B4, we have to enter the formula. So we will say here equal to count ifs, and where the photograph is taken. So first criteria is going to be from F29 till the end, then comma, we will have critically endangered, and then close, and then comma, we will count from G. This is another criteria, and comma, it is yes, the photograph is taken, yes. Then we close the bracket, press enter, and then we get these values as well. Right, after this, next step is question number 7. They said insert a new row between row 5 and 6. So we will insert a new row between 5 and 6. So just click here, right click, and insert a row. So now you check your formula again. It is from A29 till A28, and this one is from F29 till F98, and so on. Yes, everything is fine. Now next step is to place in cell A6 the text critically endangered. So we'll copy this one and we'll go to cell A6 and include critically endangered. Now next step is to step number 9. Step number 8. Place a replicable formula in cell B8 to display the number of sighting of a critically endangered species in this country. So, in cell B28, B8, so this is B and this is 8. So you will say here equal to count ifs, and then again first criteria is going to be from F29 till F98, comma, should be critically endangered, and then from in the country itself, so starting from this country, and then comma, the criteria is this time the cell next to it, this one. So we will get the values done. So now when you press enter, so the country is coming. Sorry, we have to enter the formula in. Okay, let me just get it back, and let me just enter the formula here. Yeah, that is fine. The formula is fine, I guess. But what we need to do is we need to here, instead of this one, we will look at cell A8. Okay, let me just replicate for the rest. Still the same. Okay, no worries. We will use another time, one more time the formula, and we'll just say here equal to count ifs, then bracket start. First criteria starts from F29 till F98, and then it is being fixed with F4, then comma, then we'll just say critically space endangered, then comma, the next range is the country itself, which is now fixed with the 4, and then comma, the cell address A8. So it is 0, and let me replicate to the rest, and this is what we get the details here right now. Anyhow, it is done now, and next step what we need to do is we need to place arrange the sheet like this. As I said, make sure A1 to B1 and A6 to B6 are merged. So A1 to B1, let us merge them, and A6 to B6 should be merged, and then the size of the text in row 1 and 6 to be 20 points. This one and this one should be 20 points, and then what we need to do is we need to arrange it like this. The row size is smaller, row 5 size is smaller, and then we should have the text wrap as well. Yeah, this one should be wrap text and right align, and this one onward should be right align as well, just like that. And that's it, I guess. Country and number of sighting. So here we actually deleted the text, number of sightings. That's it. Now this one should be in center, and you can even make it bold if you want, and this one as well. These ones are fine, I guess. If you increase a little bit the cell size and wrap the text, yeah, so this is how it's gonna look like. And here also text wrap. Yeah, that's all. Now moving forward to the next step, it says that you need to print your formulas in the list with the landscape orientation. So formula, show formula, and then you have to arrange everything like this, so all the formulas are clearly visible, just like that. None of the data is hidden, and then print with landscape orientation as they said, and it should show the row and column headings as they mentioned, and all the formulas visible, and then you just need to print it out. And then they mention that select row 1 to 7 inclusive and only the row 8 to 26 where a sighting took place. So what we need to do is, here now we need to go back here and orientation portrait, and we should not show the row and column heading. Go back. This is how it looked like. Let us just reduce the size. So what we need to do is we need to select only row 1 to 7 inclusive. So we selected 1 to row 1 to 7, and then the only row from 8 to 26 where a sighting took place. So what we need to do is we need to just select these ones and then format, and we just filter them only, or we just simply select this one and then select this part, okay, and then you just simply click here and custom sort, here we have the option where the sighting take place. So what we will do is select these two and apply a filter, and then we select from here those where sighting take place, these ones only. So this selection you have to take a screenshot of this one, and this will be your evidence. When you click OK, here filter, you just uncheck this one, click OK. Now this one you have to include in your screenshot as well. So that's it from this question paper from the spreadsheet point of view, and then the next video will be about the web page and web authorizing. So please subscribe the channel for more videos and updates, and keep posting your comments, or if you have some suggestions for us to improve our quality of education and quality of our lectures. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.